The thing that got me into the game of golf was the fact that my father is a golf professional. He got into golf because of, well, he loved the game. He started playing when he was 9. He started caddying and playing, and grew up in Ohio, in what we call the Midwest, but also found that there were a lot of racial barriers. And he was a World War II veteran. After he came out of World War II, he found out that things had not changed. But he still had this huge passion for the game of golf, and felt that the only way that he could continue to play, because other courses didn't want him to play at them, was to create a way, and he built his own golf course. And so I have literally been around golf my entire life. So he built the golf course back in 1946. He's been my only golf instructor my entire life, so he provided an opportunity and a sort of a playing field, a playing ground for me to play the game. And but it was to create opportunities for all people, regardless of race or color or religion. And so I, coming along as a girl, you know, there were opportunities that I could sort of take advantage of, or else make opportunities. The most defining moment in my golfing career probably is still coming. I played the tour for LPGA Tour for 13 years, and so there have been really a lot of various moments, because in golf, I really broke a lot of ground, a lot of barriers, and so it was sort of a continuous thing. And so playing the tour for 13 years, and then going from there, from being a professional golfer to being a golf professional, teaching others. And so that has been something in my life that has been very rewarding, and being able to teach people throughout the world. In October, I was in Rwanda, and got a chance to work with young people there. There are other events that are coming up later on in this year. So I think that each day it's something different. Every year is something very different, and I've just always tried to grow as a person in my profession. And luckily, being in the world of golf, you can play it for a long time. I started as a youngster of 3 and still playing, but now doing more teaching and spread the goodwill of the game of golf, because it's something that women especially can do their entire lives, and getting many of our young girls involved with the game. I think those are probably the most defining moments for me, is getting others involved and sharing. There were a lot of obstacles that I did overcome in the sport of golf, and we sort of continue to find little obstacles there. I started off playing in junior golf tournaments at the age of 12, and so but then there were a lot of tournaments that did not want me to play because of the color of my skin as a junior golfer. So my parents had to fight to get me into golf tournaments. So there were a lot of barriers there as far as just being able to get into the tournaments to participate. There were some events that refused to even let me play. And I played collegiate golf. There were some issues even in playing collegiate golf. I captained the women's golf team at Ohio University, and later at the Ohio State University. And then went on tour back actually in 1967. And so during that time, there were a lot of tumultuous things going on in our nation. I mean, I ran into things as far as probably the toughest things were getting threat letters on my life for playing a sport in my own country. Who is Renee Powell's hero? I would have to say that Renee Powell's hero are my mom and my dad, because they were incredible examples of what you could do, what you could achieve. Giving me the fortitude and the belief that no matter what I did, what you tried, you could do, you could accomplish in life. And I always looked at, if there were obstacles, you needed to find a way over, under, around, or through, but you could get to the other side. And when I look at the fact that here my parents built a golf course back in the 1940s, in the 1940s, long before the Voters' Rights Bill or anything, you know, the things that they had to battle, things that I knew when I had to battle in the 60s and early 70s, and thinking back to them, you know, 20 plus years earlier. So I'm not sure that I could have done what they did, but they certainly gave me the strength to be able to do what I did.